and welcome to TSW. So, obviously, as the title states, last day for Caltrain. If you haven't picked it up yet, do it now or never do it again, because it might come back, it might not. Pretty much the goal, we're just going to play a little bit of TSW, check out the route. I'm thinking we start with, what, rescue failed train. Why don't we do that? Try to play a little bit of each. One of the more entertaining US routes. I always enjoyed it, but sad to see it go. Put the reverser in. Where is it? We are lead. We are passenger. Keeping gen field on. We're in reverse. Our switches are soon to be set. And rear headlights. How do we do rear headlights? There we go. Right. Release the brakes. Hit the bell on. Away we go. So starting off, give it a little bit of nice little look. I always enjoyed the little switcher service designs definitely made it a little bit more interesting. Instead of here's your normal A and B. We got F40s, we've got MP36s, and MP50s. So go to the Santa Clara North Lead. And it's a stop there. Use a little bit of our independent brake, slow us down. Hopefully open those windows too, if it's a little nicer. Everyone likes train noises. Even open the door. Alright, we'll stop with the front end of the logo at the marker. Mainly because I'm guessing we're going to go down that track. Clear the switch. Well past the switch now. Okay. And we are now going on the car wash track. Around and out onto the main line. Yeah, for its time, this is a really, really good route. I mean, this was the first U.S. passenger route, I'm pretty sure. I see a train coming. I swore I saw a train. I did not. That's so sad. Go through the wash with the windows and door open. Just clean the inside, it's fine. But having 2 Loco DLC, which even for modern day is pretty much unheard of TSW now. I mean, this was such a good route. Adding an additional MP36 with those bi-level cars versus the proper gallery cars. Definitely made for a good change of pace, and the timetable's pretty good. I like that there's actually, hey, go grab a failed train, go grab this. I mean, it happens in real life, but a lot of the times that isn't simulated, it feels like. I don't know how often that happens on, like, MBTA, but the only other railroad I know that commonly will just send a switcher out is, like, Metro. But hello, welcome to the stream. we're doing a little bit of Caltrain for the final day of it being on sale. If you haven't already, pick it up. I believe it's $13 US for the route plus the MP15 and MP36. We are currently doing a little bit of train rescuing with the MP15, and we'll kind of bounce around between things. I haven't driven the bi-level cab car for a while, so I might do a northbound trip with that. I think I did a trip with the gallery cab car last time, so we might also just do a solo F40 run. I saw an interesting video a few weeks ago on YouTube. Obviously it was filmed a while ago, but it was an F40 coupled up to the other bi-levels, and it was just running a normal express service with those. One of those weird little things that you hear about but don't really see too often. If it wasn't going off sale, I'd totally consider like, oh, let's make a fun new timetable with the Metrolink cars and really try to spice it up and make it that much more. Be a little bit of a waste to put that into that. Regarding the Sherman Hill timetable, still trying to figure out the RVD issue. At this point, I'm borderline tempted just to say it is what it is. We can't do substitution. I'm just going to have to make manual consists, which I hate, but there's nothing else I can do. Also, I'm checking out right now, I'm checking out later. Mad City 2025 train show coverage just came out. Literally like 20 minutes ago. I have to come up to 6 vehicles. Contact the signaler. We have to proceed through the red into the platform to grab the whole train set. See, I saw the service. I saw the service length, and I was wondering where the failed train set would be. Because normally you would just have to drive down the line and pick it up. But hey, it just happens to be at the terminal station. What a coincidence. But either way, it's a fun service. If anyone's got any requests for a specific service, please let me know. I'm super interested in just playing some Caltrain tonight. How's everyone in chat doing? I hope you're all doing good. If you have any questions or just anything, leave it in chat. Get a good conversation going. Always tons of stuff to talk about with trains, Train Sim World, model railroad, and a little bit of everything. Conductor do this, but we are the conductor. Hop down. Unlock both couplers. We're in the clear. Let's go. Okay, let's hop back up. Knuckles are open. And away we go. Make sure everyone's in the clear. We are the only person here, so that's fine. A little aggressive. That works though. Alright. We now have to run back to the yard. We need rear headlights bright, upper lights on. First, off we go. Where are the push lights? That's the radio. spare cab car sitting on the side in the yard. We started it earlier, so I'm guessing we're swapping cab cars. And this is why they need to run like Metro, where you have double cab cars at the end. Because, hey, there's an issue, cut one off, no problem. I mean, nowadays it's all electric, so it wouldn't matter anyway. Once again, just proving Metro's the peak of commuter railroading, running F40s and SD7s. Those are fun. Facility inside would be amazing. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I would love to actually be able to drive a locomotive like in and out of the maintenance bay, and if we could have AI properly start and shut off units, that would be so fun. There's the spotter buttons that you can use, which literally just take direct battery power and put it straight to the traction motors. So even if you don't have the engine on, still move the engine. So if you're in the shop or something, you can shift it a little bit forward, a little bit back, pretty much until your battery drains. I don't know exactly how long that is. Probably changes per unit, but still something. Alright, let's right up. Marker here. Back to the concrete pad. A little bit further frame. whatever. We will just not deal with ditch lights. Alright, we are heading into the shock lead and dropping off the coach in the pocket track. It's super fun. It drops to 5 miles per hour, guys. Absolutely amazing. A little bit of cinematic camera action there. That would be an interesting thing. If you can set it where sometimes you wouldn't actually couple or uncouple. Have a % chance failure of bad connection or break an air hose instead of just pulling apart like normal. Okay, so we'll have to clear that so we can go on to that track. We'll have to set some switches. This is where I wish multiplayer was a thing, because I would love to just have a groundman, like, running around throwing switches for me. Even if we were both in the same service, and it's just literally you are a conductor for the person. Otherwise, even just a general free roam, where one person's doing the actual service, and the other guy actually has to communicate over the radio, hey, change the switch for this direction, thanks. But I've even tried messing around with like split screen. I can't figure out a way to assign a different controller, because even if I could just do it in like the play and editor with a split screen, it wouldn't be amazing, but it would be something. And even if I had to like remote desktop someone in, oh, it would just be so fun. Even as just a test, like, hey, let's try this, I'll stream both perspectives. I definitely probably need the second PC for that capture card. Well, actually, my GPU's only at 40%. I've got OBS and... yeah, because TSW is only taking 36, so if I did a dual split screen, it could work. But who knows? Until I can figure out a way to assign a controller to each of the games separately, there's not much you can do. Last time, all I got working was just one character on one screen. And the second one was in the world, but I couldn't control it, so it kind of made it worthless. Reverse move. We were just testing, making sure brakes worked on this, you know. Changed all of them except the one that actually mattered. Oh man, going down this track here. That switch is set right. That one is. That one is not. See, and this is where having a separate conductor would be great, because they would just be screaming, "Hey, what are you doing? I didn't change the switch yet. Why are you going?" But no, single player. go back past this. Throw the brake on. Put the switch. Throw it forward. And away we go. Help if I put it in forward and not neutral. Notch it. Left open for last, so it's fine. Thank you. We can uncouple again. There we go. We now back off. And that train is ready to switch to the yard. At the moment, I'm not sure what the goal is with Caltrain. I just know for the time being, it does have to be option. Hopefully, in the future, something might happen where it comes back. Even if it comes back rebranded, that would be great. But for now, today is the last day to buy it. Don't forget to buy it if you want it. If you wait too much longer, there will be no more Caltrain. That's sad, because Caltrain is actually really fun. You get express passenger, stopping passenger. The only thing that I would add if I was revamping the timetable now would be a mainline 1844 run with a bunch of like rocket cars from the Bay. It's not super common, and usually it's SP59s or whatever they're running nowadays out here, but it would be better than nothing just to have one or two mainline freight runs. I will say, I would definitely pick up that MP15 for the price. Everything is on sale right now, and the MP15 isn't just for the MP15. There's a certain developer working on a mod for the MP15 turning to SW15. So that mod's going to require the Caltrain MP15, which will not exist as a DLC you can purchase after tomorrow. So if you want a CN SMP1500 in a mod form, you kind of got to get it now. So please do that. It's a really cool mod, and it's going to really stink if the last 3.5 years of work this guy's put into the locomotive is completely useless. I spotted. This is why you should pay attention to the game and not talk. 80% off all of them. Buy them now. Let's just reload that last marker. So what happened? Our switch was set. That complete line. And now that our switch is set properly, we are going to hit the substation. I thought the download. I can show that. Well, at the moment, I don't have any photos, but join the Train Sim community Discord. There are a lot of those in the TSW mine channel just showing off SW progress, and a whole bunch of other really cool TSW mod stuff. I know one thing that was being done is porting, or no, it was a fresh Metrolink skin of the bi-levels included with this route into Metrolink. That way we could actually run the older pink scheme bi-levels in cab car, which is definitely going to be a fun thing. This older F59 scheme and MP36s look very nice together. I did not realize we dragged this train back out. That is super weird, but okay. It's a working F40. It could move itself back into San Jose. I think you can even do it quicker with that little switch right there we found out about. Okay. See if we can get all three engines in the shot. I'll be a little bit off to the side here. There we go. Let's do that. Drop the field of view. Do it like that. Have to adjust that depth of field. There we go. Little bit of cloud level. Change the time of day. Do it like that. Yeah, it's probably the best we'll get. Oh, that doesn't look right. Hold on. Does it actually cut off in the upload? I don't think it does. I think it does the full frame. Oh, no, it cut it off partially. Okay. Go a little bit further back then. Yeah. Or we go a little bit more like that. Show off more F40. There we go. Just remember, this game is not only Train Sim, it's screenshot support. The screenshots are very important to this game. And we're speaking because screenshot. Bring it back to a less speed. And we'll have to open it up on this engine. we're swapping the F40 as well. Hold on. That's weird. Why do we swap the cab car and the F40? This is the weirdest service I've ever played. I mean, it's cool because we're doing something other than just passenger, but that is weird. This definitely would have been a cool, like, 2 different parts. Okay, one of them swapping the cab car because it failed earlier in the day. One of them swapping the F40. This timetable so old. I mean, it's older. It was like 2016 or something. No, not that old. It was Caltrain released. Train Sim World Caltrain. Oh, 2019. Never mind. Many years after that. Oh my gosh, that was still like 5 or 6 years ago. Wow, I feel old. I remember this being brand new. Huh. Yeah, I guess it really has been that long. Alright, chat, I'm gonna let you guys decide. Next run, do we do an MP36 or the cab car? Northbound or southbound, very much. I'm good for either. I just want to run an express with either the cab car or the MP36. So I think it would be best to end with an F40 run after. Or at least try to. Right? Might not make it to a video fairly long. Alright, where do we go? Back here into that siding and drop it. Or an F40 next. I mean, ultimately you guys pick. I'm down for whatever. UP freight train. I don't think those were super interesting on this route, but they could be done. Now trying to think of a fault that would require the locomotive and cab car both to be swapped. That wouldn't have just blown like fuses and the whole train line connection. Because every car's got MU and power zones through it. I guess it could just be 2 separate faults that would make that be a requirement. I guess it doesn't have to be, hey, there's one fault that messes up both, but... Oh, hey, that's a fun little... Oh, wait, hold on. I think once we stop, I'll check. But I think the map said that's a wheel track, which, if it's just for wheel work, it makes sense why that's so short, because you're literally just rolling the wheel set through it. Yep, wheel track, okay. That would make any sense. Let's also get a screenshot, because screenshot cool. Do a more lower down shot. Tighten the FOV a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna miss this route. I mean, I'm gonna have it because I have it. I bought it. Blah blah blah. But it's gonna stink having players miss out on this. Oh, that's fun. There's an end of train place. We definitely need that. A train line air powered EOTD. That's a fun new little thing that can be ticked off in the service thing. Actually, are we still on the same service? Yes. Okay. I know that at some point there's been some services that just literally go back to back to back, and you don't even notice you're bouncing between different ones. I know the West Coast Main Line over Shepard has a lot of those, because every time you change ends, I believe they set it up where it's a different service. That way the actual engineer bounces between the cab, and we'll just ignore all the people in the layover. The coaches next to us, it's fine. They need to take a little nap on their Caltrain bi-levels. I too would ride into the local commuter train yard if I could. Especially on the last day of Caltrain being on sale. Guys, this is important. I'm saying it a lot because you should buy it now. PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. I think that's all the platforms it's on. Oh, Epic, Microsoft Store. I don't know what it's called anymore. But yeah, buy them on your one platform or multiple platforms if you're adventurous. I don't know why you would want it on multiple platforms, but I guess if you play on the Xbox and PC, but or PlayStation PC. At that point, though, if you have a PC, just download like Steam Link and stream your PC to your phone, and then you can play that anywhere. Or go old school and buy like an NVIDIA Shield. I have one of their Android tablets right next to me. It's terrible. It has a memory leak, so it's pretty much only good for a web page that controls OBS. Even that crashes on occasion because the only browser that seems to work with it is Chrome. That's what's built in, and even that's a memory hog on mobile. I also have this just pile of wires next to me. I have been experimenting with Arduino knockoffs for model railroad stuff. I know there's a moderately large amount of people who will use servo motors to control switches. We are racing a train. This is fantastic. But I'm really looking into a lot of servos for a lot of these switch machines because I realized $20 a switch machine for a tortoise, or under $1 for a servo, $6-7 for a cheap knockoff Arduino. And that's from Amazon, not even eBay where you can just buy them in bulk for super cheap. What else? I just realized we're not grabbing that F40. It might do its own thing. Oh, end service. Come back to this switch machine thing in a minute. We drove 5 miles there. Holy cow. Okay. Let's return to free world. No, we won't. Let's return to the menu. In chat, tell me in the next 30 seconds what you guys want to see. Otherwise, we are not taking advice from you guys. So, MP36, F40, pick a cab car, either cab car. Just tell me. Timetable, baby bullet. No one responds. That's very sad. We'll go through all the services. Here's the bi-level cab car. You've got all the... Why is there a 46-minute... Oh, it's a deadhead run from San Jose all the way into... Okay. Yeah, roughly an hour 20, an hour 15. A whole bunch of services. But guess what? There's also the F40. 5-car, 6-car. We'll do a 6-car looking at it. Whoa, look at all these services. Is the 5-car different times? Not really. They're all about an hour 17, hour... Okay. But what about the MP36? Whoa, guys, more of these. And then the gallery cab car. Whoa. But there's the UP Jeep as well, with an interesting variety of services. There's no response, so let's do an MP36. Where are the high-speed runs? We do that. Ugh, all stops local. Hour 6. We will do custom weather. Lots of wind, a little bit of cloud, moderate wetness. And it will be August with that. There we go. Let's do this. Guys, you know it's the last chance for Caltrain. Who would have thought? Okay. I've not driven this locomotive for a very, very long time, if ever. Okay. Looks like that's the valve. That's there. Reading lights, sander, headlights, ditch lights. There's stuff up here, isn't there? Yes. HEP should be on if it's not already. Train line, whatever. Control, gen field, engine run, marker lights off, gauge lights on, dynamic brake. Okay. I think we are good to go. But first, let me get a photo. There's just something iconic about MP36s and F40s in the same photo. Definitely not because of Metra. Because Metra's cool, but I don't know. Just the contrast to the sleek curvature of an MP36 versus a literal brick with a slight slant on the front. But F40s are amazing, so that's why the bulk of the Metro fleet is still F40s. Alright, doors locked. Passenger interlock is going. Let's start notching up. And away we go. Ooh, we got some power. I have not driven this for a long time. This is nice. I guess I have driven the Metrolink version a little bit, but even still, I'll pretty much only run the F59 or F125 now because they're different. MP36s are cool too, though. I know I had like a good week and a half where I just played so many services on the Oakville timetable mod, where it's just this and Go Transit Livery bouncing back and forth. That was fun. Controversial take. Oakville's kind of cool. I know it's missing a ton of industrial stuff that it needs, and the service mode timetable does not even use a lot of the stuff that's there, but it was so good. Just the idea of running around doing all this fun little industrial stuff. But someday, hopefully, we can make route extensions or something crazy. But what else? San Francisco. Here it is. So over here, I saw this photo online. I don't know, some weird street running track right outside the station. I think it might have been here or something real. I don't know. Someone posted a photo of like some Caltrain engine in a really weird spot. Maybe one of those sidings just extended back in the day. Oh, it might have been over here, like if one of these branched out. I don't know. None of this looks like it does in real life because generic assets are required. But, ooh, I see a skyline, which means I see a photo opportunity. DTG, hire me, please. I take screenshots. I could do marketing. Oh, that's not the photo I wanted. That's on my Dovetail Live now. Oops. Do we have cloud? We do not have... Oh, we have a little bit of cloud. We want a little more cloud. Because, like, look at that, guys. If you were trying to buy this route, wouldn't you like it with that screenshot? Because I like it. It's actually a nice screenshot. Okay, we get a 25 lane speed up. And we jump up to 40, so let's go straight to 8. We have 6.2 miles to our first waypoint at Bayshore. Looks like we stop at Millbrae, San Mateo, Redwood City, Palo Alto, California Ave, Sunnyvale, and San Jose. And we're speeding. Just like they taught us to do. Full speed. We are an express train. Alright. Let's alert all the random people who may be lurking inside the tunnel. This looks so ominous, but I love it. Holy cow. There we go. Nice little tunnel action. But also hello to everyone who's just joined. Hope you guys are having a good night, doing a little bit of Caltrain, looking at it one last time before it goes off sale. I can still say tomorrow for the next 9 minutes, so tomorrow, by the end of this run, it will be taken off sale later that day. So buy it now, and don't complain if you missed it, because you have the chance, because you're listening to me tell you to buy it right now. I believe it's like $13 for the route, plus both locomotive DLC on Steam. It's an amazing value. The MP36 is going to have a lot of mods coming out for Metrolink that will use the coaches from this. So, hey, if you like Metrolink stuff, buy this so you can get the old school cab car. What else? The SW1500 with the MP15. I imagine at some point someone's going to try to make a Metro mod as well with the bi-levels. So I know there's some stuff on Creators Club, so if you're a Chicago local, closest thing you're going to get to Metro. So do it. Buy the route. It is cheap, relatively speaking. Oh, this is one of the combined handles, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, okay. So we got dynamics going on here too. Kind of funky. I don't know what the policy is if you leave your bell on the whole way through a tunnel. I know some freight railroads will do that, but here in the Midwest, the biggest tunnel we have is an underpass under the highway. Now, we have a few tunnels. Not a lot of them. Let's see how well the dynamics work. Probably should have left this up real long. Let's just snare. Get a little reduction. 65. Whatever. So we overtake. And 7.5 miles to Milburn. That'll be our first stop. Look, a little UP freight train. Oh, that's the other thing. If you just like UP freight, GP38 is literally used in most parts of the country now for locals. So if you're trying to recreate TSW or modern UP stuff in TSW, you kind of need it. And the UPG doesn't come with anything else, so that's a sucky casualty of the Caltrain incident, but looks like we're past another MP36 northbound. Take that throttle back ever so slightly. Need to figure out a good one for coasting. Drop down to 70. Apply a little bit of brake, take a little reduction, and we're at 70. Back up. 5.4 miles till our first stop. bring it back up to 80 miles per hour. Maintenance yard up here on the right. And I believe a good variety of UP logos stored here. I think this is their like mini yard. I always found it weird because it's just like, hey, there's Jeeps everywhere, and they're just kind of sitting in the middle of what I thought was the main, but I realized the main are these two tracks next to me, not the outer ones. But when I originally started playing the route, I had zero clue. Learned a lot about California from this route in mainly TSW. I had it for TS1. I played it here and there, but the only reason I really bought it was I think it just actually came in a random humble bundle. But there was a skin that used some file from these cars to turn some other low poly version of a bi-level from the racetrack into a Milwaukee road bi-level. And I was like, I need it. Alright, drop down to 65. Set up. Now for full dynamics. Let's see what happens. We drop down to 65 again. Not even close. Let's just take a reduction. I should probably figure out how the brakes work on this before our actual first stop. We might crawl into that platform, but... Oh, this is the really cool station. Because, yeah, it's up above on the highway, and there's that big sweeping curve we just took leading up to it. That's the thing. It's a super interesting route, and the history on it, with it being old Southern Pacific stuff, is super cool as well. Had the weirdest power on some of the trains as well back in the day. I wonder how this area looks with electrification now. I wonder if anyone's done like a cab ride or anything. They've probably done an official cab ride, but who knows? You've got to start slowing down. Wait, no we don't. We're still like 2 miles out. We're okay. Alright, now we should start slowing down. At the moment, it's looking like this is probably going to be the last one. But I will say, if we get a super chat or anything like that, I will do one more F40 run and sacrifice my sleep, because it's the last day of Caltrain, everyone. This is like a holiday, but not because it's sad. Holidays aren't always happy either, but it's nicer to think they are. Either way, it's Caltrain Day, and we gotta make sure everyone buys Caltrain now or never. Okay, the dynamics took us most of the way. Let's just apply some air. Initial reduction. We'll do 35%. Release. And we're just coasting in at this point, so it's a long platform too. Alright. looks like this is a combined handle, because as sure as the dynamics are applying, it sounds like spot cab B, I think, for these. Unlock right. We're a little short of that. We're closer to the spot B6. Okay, spot B6. Right, is this one of the routes with the platforms? Yes, it is a route with platforms. One of the routes with the handicap ramps. I don't think so. I think that's only Metrolink. But I always like this station because you can easily fit 3 full sets in here between platform. This is 5, 4, and then 4B. And then you have the Barton stuff over here. It looks... No, okay. I thought they had portals set, because if they had portals here, you could totally do something funky and have, like, even just an AI BART thing running back and forth, but I guess not. There we go. Alright, so we've got like a minute there before we head out. Longer stops, makes sense. We're one of the major express trains, so. The legendary Caltrain Baby Bullet. Very marketing sounding. Our bell should not be on. We are sitting here idle for a little more. Alright. Video clip of us leaving. Do something funky like over here, but the lighting's bad. Do that as well, just looking away as we pass it. Ugh. Remove that, please. Or give us an option to toggle it. That's all I ask for. I feel like someone did recently figure out a way to mod this, but I might be like, hey, can you send me that, please? But yeah, here's the whole transportation center.
The doors are about to close.
Nice equi door announcements. Alright, let's get going. Like real life, the random person gets in your way. I'm just here to film trains. Please, let me film. Alright, 3.8 miles to our next stop. If anyone's got any questions, please drop them in chat. For all the new people who just joined, we're doing a little bit of Caltrain on the final day of sale. I can say that now because it's after 12. By the end of the day today, you will no longer be able to buy the Caltrain route or associated DLC, which includes the MP15 or MP46. If you haven't already picked it up, do so on your platform of choice. There are sales on Steam, Xbox, and I believe PlayStation. I know there's definitely one on Steam, but super cheap, 80% off, $13 for all 3. Arguably one of my favorite US group DLCs from recent times. Don't know if these are quite things from DLCs, but they're not on the last day of content. Alright. Thick crossings, holy cow. I mean, I know we've got some areas in like the suburbs on the racetrack that are just like 40 crossings back to back, but what happens when you go between like 20 downtowns? Slowly start braking, we're coming up on a mile. Good thing is we've got solid greens. That's one advantage of running one of these services. You're kind of just the highest priority. Definitely probably start slowing down at like 4,000 feet next time. So yeah, we're kind of just crawling. I mean, we got 2 minutes to get there, but this area must be so different now with just going through a neighborhood like this with electric trains. Wow. I mean, the people around here must love it because it's way quieter, but I'm amazed at how quick the acceleration is as well. I mean, obviously, it's electric, duh. You just power to the motor and go, but the video clip of a F40 leaving a station getting up to line speed versus the new electric units, it's just kind of crazy. We'll do a real slow crawl because we still got like 20 seconds to stop. We'll probably be like 10 seconds late, which we'll probably make up if we do a little bit more aggressive braking on the next stop. Okay, there's the spot cab. There's the end. We're gonna overshoot. Let's just apply the brake and do what we want. There we go. Unlock right. Hop out, passengers. Leave my train, please. How weird. That should be a gyro light, not a GIS system. No one needs passenger information. You need gyro light that goes gyro light turn. Alright. Very empty parking lot. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta stop a little bit further back. Oh, we have to go. Goodbye, passengers. You hear that? We're definitely gonna act like we didn't forget to set that. I'm more impressed that everything has been working with that not set that way, but okay, never mind. I guess it's reversed, so it looks that right. It's very strange. In real life, I think we would have to get out and flag that crossing if the gates weren't going down. These crossings are going down kind of late. There we go. Lots of crossings. Alright, 6.3 miles to Redwood City. Any of the people in chat ever actually ride on Caltrain in real life? I have not been able to do it yet, but at some point I'd love to check it out. Seems like a super cool line with, especially now, some interesting service patterns. I like lines that aren't just, hey, here's your A to B every stop. Even if it's something subtle, just like, hey, there's a few express trains, or hey, some of them flip back. But trains do be trains, and it's all based on what the population needs in a certain area. I mean, certain lines you don't need millions of different train styles. It's just sometimes every stop works. So alright. 5.5 minutes, 4.5 miles. I think we can do it. Should be able to make it to Redwood City in time. At least I hope so, because it doesn't matter if we're there on time or not. We gotta get there. Got a slight grade going up, so we should give it a little more power. But we're just flying along here. 80 miles per hour is still cool in modern commuter stuff. That's the one thing I regret, not being able to come out here, ride a gallery car train just flying down the line at 80. I don't know. I can't think of a spot on Metro where you're running 79. I've gotten up to 70, I think, on the Geneva sub once or twice. But even that has been super rare. Racetrack, I've definitely done it. A few times I've hopped on that one super early morning express that's like, hey, got a few stops, and then just full speed into the city. And then we'll throw a Z train ahead of you right in front of Cicero, and you'll be 10 minutes late. Gotta love BNSF Fort Worth. I think that's where the dispatcher center is, at least. We've got the train at the opposing track, but no crossing, so no need to blow the horn. Alright, I think we said about 4,000 feet we were going to try stopping from. And even that, we could probably drop to 3,500. I just don't want to overshoot, so I'll play it safe. We're sticking to schedule pretty well anyway. Considering we're 3 minutes early. I definitely think there's a lot of padding in here just for longer wait times at stations, which makes sense. I mean, if you've got to get like a wheelchair lift deployed, that could add 5 minutes to your stop. If you've got a very large quantity of passengers, when you do, can't not let them off the train. I mean, if they're at the door, they need to get off. But... Alright, let's see if 4,000 feet to a direct max application works. Might be coming in a little bit hot, but slowed down pretty quick. Okay, so we could do it at technically 2,500 feet, and we would be well within what we need. Let's do 3,000 feet next time, and we'll see how that works. Assuming grades are roughly level like they are right now, we should be fine. And welcome to Redwood City, according to the big arch sign next to us. Welcome to all the new people who just joined. We're doing a little bit of Caltrain, checking out MP15, MP36, maybe a little F40 later if we get a super chat, and just kind of checking out one last time before it goes off sale later today. If you guys do want to see an F40 or gallery car service or whatever after this, send in a super chat. Otherwise, I will probably just end the night. Unlock our doors. Odd. It was letting us get credit for the stop before we did, but yeah, otherwise this express run will probably be our last run. But super fun. I hope the route at least can come back in an unbranded state in the future, but there's no guarantees at this point. The marker lights are not on the rear. Let's hop in here. Where are they in here? PCS, left light, left cab, number lights, headlights, bright and aux, dim. No, where are they? Actually, oh, hey, there they are. Now we should have marker lights. We have marker lights. Okay, back in our cab. For those who don't know, that's control plus and minus. Also, if you hop out of the cab and hit control 0, it'll put you in the last driver's seat you were in. So, some super useful tips if you've never really done much TSW hotkey trickery. Okay. Good to go. Notch 8. I'm guessing with how MP36s are, there's no reason not to just go to Notch 8 right away. I mean, I hate relying on the locomotive to do your work, but it smooths itself out. It loads slow enough that you're not going to just wheel spin. Oh no. I'm hitting too many buttons on my keyboard at once and it is not letting me dim the lights. Okay, that's a little sad. So sad, I lose so many viewers every time I blow the horn. It's like the reverse of train logic normally. Blow the horn, more views. you guys also haven't checked out the F-59, I did a live stream with that on release day a little bit ago. Check it out after this stream. It's on the channel. You should be able to just watch it whenever. Alright, 3 miles. Got a few stations coming up we're going to just be flying through. Zoom. No one waiting here though, so whatever. Probably because there's no trains coming up in the next little bit. Alright, so we're going to try from 79, 3,000 feet, throw it straight into full brake. Not the way you do it in real life. Well, okay, it depends on the engineer. Some guys will totally just straight full brake and then arrive perfectly, but you've got to know your surroundings super well. And if you've been doing it for 20 years, you know the exact points. Oh, hey, I'm running a 7-car train. I got to brake right here at this percentage to just stop right in the platform. I know there are a few guys who were very speed demon-y on the Harvard sub back in the day. And they would just absolutely fly down the triple track section there. Okay. 35, 34, 33, 32, there we go, right, full service. Yeah, they would absolutely fly through and just straight into, not emergency, but full service, and just pull up right in the exact perfect spot every single time at the platform. It was quite cool. Looks like we've got another train here. People are now coming out of nowhere. They're like, oh my gosh, my train's here now. I must stop. That school bus is just casually drifting. We'll just ignore that. E36 is a little longer, so I think we park at the further side. And unlock right. 30 seconds early, not bad. I think we really could go down to 2,500 feet. All right. Lock our doors. Did it work? There we go. Release the brakes. Bell on. Straight to 8. Oh, we've got another stop so close. We're not even going to end up getting up to speed, but it is what it is. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been doing a okay amount of TSW live streams recently, and what else? I did a live stream up at the Mad City Train Show. I just released my footage of that. I've got so much just backlog footage from the last 3-4 years. I have the last road railer trip. I have various just heritage unit chases. I've got all the stuff from 4014 when I was on the Geneva sub. There's so much stuff. If people want to see it, subscribe, like, do those things, comment, chat. The hardest part about a live stream is just the general feeling of, oh gosh, I'm sitting here talking to myself for the last 2 hours or whatever, hour 40, and there have been 3 chat messages and no one's saying anything. So what do I do? So that's kind of what goes through the mind of someone streaming, but it is what it is. You try to keep it entertaining, and most importantly, I try to just keep it interesting enough that someone who does decide to watch it back in the future might actually stay. If you got to this far, say hi, I like Caltrain trains in the comments below or whatever. I don't know. Say something funny and be like, I watched to this point. But alright, California Avenue, pulling up right now. It's showing the white sign. So we'll stop right about there. Or aim to at least. Yeah, that's probably about right. Nope, not that. Tab, unlock. There we go. That's the thing, in real life, none of the door controls are controlled by an engineer. 99% of them are all controlled by, where are they? Right here, guards panels. I don't think, right, turn it on. I think you have to be out to put a key in, but, oh, I'm glitched, okay. But, if you put your key in, blah, 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 you could close all the doors in that direction. Actually, that would be reverse. Close the door backwards.
The doors are about
Everything
to close.
closes behind you. And then you could hit the crew door open button, which would just leave pretty much this door open. Now we have to go.
The doors are about to close.
Ooh, 7 miles. We'll actually be a good run up them. Kind of got up to speed there. All right. So we got Sunnyvale and then San Jose. That is still 20 minutes out, so we've got a moderately good run still. but we're going to be adventurous. We're going to try full service from 2,500 feet and see how that goes. Cruising along. Don't forget, I will do one more service if you have Super Chat before the end of this run. I'll even let the person who sends it in pick the service. Find out there's like one 4-hour service hidden in here. Someone pays $5 just to see that thing. Probably do it too because I'm stubborn. I love how just built up all this is. I mean, I know that's literally what a suburb is. It's literally just a built-up thing outside of the city, but still cool. Wonder if that's just an FLW track I'll keep it useful. Very useful. Thank you, Matt. Or something. Oh, that's what I want to see with TSW. I'm a sucker for light rail, streetcar, that type of stuff. I mean, gameplay wise, there's not a lot you can do with most of them. To be 100% honest, it's literally here's a circle of route. You're following this. Every single train does this, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I definitely think it would be a better third-party project than a first-party project, just because I don't think the money's there enough for Dovetail to want to do it. It would definitely have to be kind of a passion project. Who knows how many third parties there are right now? Hopefully someone gets something like that someday. 4,000. 35. And 3,000. 25. Full service. We will see. This one's going to be cutting close, but this is more just trial and error at this point. We are coming in at 55 to the platform. Well, let's throw the instrument down. That was probably need to be 3,000. Yeah, we'll get one coach or two on. But here's the lovely thing. bumblebee conductor who's running through the train, and it's like, oh shoot, now I have to jump back here and only open the rearward doors. Okay, open that one. Do that. Oh, shoot up there. Open rearward. There we go. Now only those doors are open. Whoa, magical. Except because TSW-isms, if it's not all doors open, it doesn't count it. Look at those LEDs. Holy cow. Oh, wait, no, it did work. Okay. Interesting. Tickets. Nice little route map with the zones. So where are we? We are at Sunnyvale, which is the end of Zone 3, right before Zone 4. So we've got a few stations we'll be blowing through. And then... See, my inner dumb idea is like make a ticket thing that you could actually interact with and have it have a little like ticket pop out. Couldn't do anything with it, but it would be cool. Can I get... If those people weren't there, this would be a very, very cool shot. I mean, it still kind of is, but... Not as cool if they weren't there. Oh, there's a train. I believe he is not stopping. Yeah, okay. Same type of concept. Alright. A few seconds. And lock the doors. Doors are a-locking. Bell is oning. And away we are a-going. Really long crossing sequence considering we haven't even started accelerating yet. That was the two for us starting off. Now we'll do the crossing sequence. Flagging, but whatever. If we had multiplayer or something, we'd have the little conductor guy get out, hold the flag, and be like, "Do not pass." That's the one cool thing. In TSW with the traffic system, if you stand in the road with your character, cars will actually stop. So you could actually flag a non-functional crossing with a player in the game, which is kind of cool. These people seem to be enjoying the stream. 5 likes, 102 people have tuned in so far, so probably the best TSW stream I've had yet. So yeah, we've got a while before our next waypoint, and then we've got 10 minutes in Jose. So I know the last little bit of that drops down to like 40, but otherwise you're pretty much just 80 the whole way, which is cool because we're still a ways away. A few stops. I believe that's the point where the other Amtrak lines connect, and Ace, I think, is the other company. That's the other thing. I'm like, I want to do a new timetable on this route and throw in all this cool AI traffic. And actually, that would be easier than the freight stuff right now, because oh my gosh, the freight stuff is such a headache. No substitution working as it should. No custom RVDs work. Freight cars, it's just, oh, whatever you manually put in the consoles. That's all you get. Hang on. like, well, I want to do something different. I want variety. And the game is just like, nope, you can't have variety. That's not what TSW US Freight is. And it's, because I like my 50 different paint variations of yellow box cars with different types of leathering. I almost wonder if you could just mass produce a bunch of graffiti and just have them randomly toggle on and off together. I mean, I know there's ways of doing it. You can do some crazy material setup with these. I imagine the memory would absolutely just die. Because this game already has issues with memory on the consoles and stuff. I mean, I'm running... Where is it? Oh, it's not actually too much. I've got... What, is it 64? Yeah, 64 gigabytes of memory. I'm only using 41% right now on the whole system, with the game taking up 3,200 megabytes. So, I mean, it's the bulk of it, but I don't know. Rendering videos, doing some more intensive tasks, you definitely use up all the resources you can throw at your system. Like rendering videos, my GPU will be mega 100% for hours. It's a RTX 3090, and it's just like, oh, yeah, you got a long video, let's just full speed get through this as quick as possible. I won't complain. It's a solid GPU. I mean, I definitely paid a lot for it, but MSRP was a lot for it. This was before the prices rose later on, and this was literally just mid-code. And, hey, we dropped 3090s. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy a 3090. And I did. That's fun. This code just took me out of streamer mode. Okay, so it looks like we've got our dropout of 40 already coming up. We will do 35%. Nothing too drastic, but slowly bring us down to the 40. We've got a moderately long time to go a short distance, so I think we're gonna be okay just crawling. We do have a restricted aspect ahead, so we should probably actually pay attention to signals. Guessing there's a yard move ahead of us based off of where we're at. It's the evening, so if I had to guess, trains are going to be pulling into the yard from San Jose. But we've got to keep an eye out. We need to be ready to stop within eyesight distance. Apply a little bit more power. Also, TSW being TSW, the person who set up this timetable could have just had dispatch beyond disabled, and you actually have to pass the waypoint for the signal to activate. Alternatively, though, I don't know if Dispatch Beyond was in the editor at this point with how early this route was. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, it just didn't give us the route until we got closer. Good in some cases, terrible in others. But, I mean, that's a limitation of the sim, and you can just hit Dispatch Beyond on the modern comm cable, and it will just dispatch you beyond that instruction. So if you put it right before a signal, you can actually go through the signal instead of stop. Yeah, we're lined all the way to the platform. We've got 3 minutes to go 3,000 feet. We should be fine. I mean, it does drop to 10. We've got a moderately long platform, but all good. Seems like we probably won't be doing one more service. We'll see, but if you guys have not purchased Caltrain, purchase it now. The last day it will be on sale. Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Epic Games, Microsoft Game Store, purchase it wherever. I know Steam is having a big 80% off sale right now on all the Caltrain DLC, $13 US, gets you the MP36, F40, the bi-levels, the gallery cars, the GP38, and the MP15. The packs also can be used for some lovely mods. We've got a Metro Link reskin of these coaches right here coming very soon. Train Sim website. Really fancy old Metro Link paints. The MP15, there's a SW 1500 reskin out there right now. Well, model edit plus reskin. It's pretty much a whole new logo with how much work has gone into it. But that's going to require the MP15 as a base. So that's both loco DLCs required right there. And with how old this route is, you need to buy the route anyway to make the DLC work. So just buy the whole package. And it's fun. This is one of the cool routes. I mean, you're just blasting along at 80 miles per hour. You've got just a completely different driving experience between the F40 and the MP36. I mean, this is your standard. Just apply brake, it slows down, versus, I'm blanking on the brake stand name, but the actual set gear, pressure, lap, release, all that fun stuff. You set your pressure and then you're just leaving it at that point instead of all the other stuff. I'm tired. Unless someone throws some money at the screen and is like, play the F40 now. This will probably be the last one. I should probably get a little bit of sleep. Lots of stuff coming up. And got some fun plans this weekend. Doing some model train operating. We definitely overshot where we normally stop. That's awkward. But there's a series of layouts that I'll be visiting, doing some timetable operations. Been on them both once before, and they're super cool. Having something a little bit different regarding running a train, and not just, hey, here's your model train running in a circle, but you have a purpose, which sounds weird, but you are actually running a train, making a set of cars go from point A to point B, and in general kind of focusing on performing a job instead of just running a train. So you end up moving some cars around to a different thing, and let's say you drop them off in a yard. Well, that yard switcher will then continue and take your cars, put them on another train, which then go to an industry, which then get dropped off. It's this whole thing. It's complex, and I love it. All right, we can at least set up this for the next people. Where are the lights? Marker lights on, page lights off. I believe we shut those off. We're good. Oh. I have no permission to drive this service. If I had to guess, this either goes to Gilroy or... Yeah, it's the only thing I can think, because I don't know of any other services that just wouldn't let me drive. Do a little atmospheric walk around San Jose. One last time. How sad. Hear the lovely F4D noises on platform next to us. Definitely shows we parked a little far down, but I will not complain. Long platforms are always cool, especially when you actually have a long train to fill them up. Oh. Head down under. Go to a platform or something else. If anyone's got any final requests they want to see on the route
The
or
doors are about to close.
anything, please let me know. This has pretty much been the Peninsula Corridor route, and a train is leaving without us. It's just so sad. I will say, I haven't just kind of wandered around and just watched trains before the game. It's cool. Especially on a busy timetable like this, where you're near the terminal and everything's actually going into the yard after this. So you just kind of get constant movement. I like it. There's always something to see or something to do. Realize like that signal goes through the whole progression while it works its way down. That's funky. So we can check. Where's that train going? Oh no, that's a mainline passenger train. Next service at 1807. What time is it? Oh, that's a while. That one is an AI train. My favorite. Oh, hey, I didn't realize. Okay. So it shows trains all the times on the different platforms. Nothing uses track 9. One train that uses track 8. A few that use 7. Most of them seem to use 6, 5, 4, 3. 2, there's not a ton. 1, there's nothing. 1 definitely looks like a long distance Amtrak platform. With how insanely long that platform is there. Yeah, that's definitely the one they come in on. Let's jump back to San Francisco really quick. Platform's that train coming in on? That one. So let's just come in. Train. How precise. It's almost as if... Oh, actually they're a little different. Not by much, though. Watch the herds of people getting off the train. All us impatient people pushing ahead. The absolute chaos of a train platform. Good thing we're a railroad employee, we can just go wherever we want. Alright, what power do we have down here? Sounds like a way less cool version of Chicago. F40's idling everywhere, but in super low notches instead of J. Actually, that's a very nice photo right here. Yeah, 919, 904, 901, 912. Yeah, I don't know, I like this aspect of TSW where you're actually part of the world and not just a train. TS1's great, but it's just kind of limiting with you can't get out, you can't do this. It's not an open world game like this. I mean, this you're still limited to the room itself. But let's watch this train come through. Or stop here. And then we'll probably end it here. Alright. So it's probably going to be coming in on this track. So if I hide that magical blue waypoint marker behind something. Set up a cool shot, watch it come in. I don't think we're going to be able to hide it. Can we see the train yet? Ooh, better yet, we're a railroad employee. Let's go inside some Jeeps. And then what? As I've said about 50 times, I have to buy doing stuff. Here. Got the side. Not as good a shot as I got. Oh, it's an old route. I can forgive it on its last day. This was always the weirdest animation to me. But also, where are these seats? Why do they only face one way? Where's the bench seats? Also, this is the best seat on Metro cars because it's too wide, and you can just kind of like take up both if you're so inclined. Can we kick her out now? Oh, whoa. It's just unnaturally smooth, I think, is what causes issues for me. Does it not let you sit in that seat? Huh. That will need to be fixed at some point, hopefully. Yeah, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, join Discord, leave a message there, leave a comment on the video. But until then, have a good day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And buy the Caltrain route now or never. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.